In a quiet village tucked between misty hills, there lived a humble monk named Arvind. He wasn't the wisest or the oldest in the monastery, but he was known for something else. He smiled at the rain, whether it was a gentle drizzle or a thunderous storm. Arvind would step out with his face to the sky, smiling like the heavens were sending him a gift. People found this odd, while others ran for shelter, cursed the wet roads, and grumbled about their damp clothes. Arvind embraced the rain. "Why don't you stay in?" they would ask. "It ruins our plans. The paths turn to mud, and it brings nothing but trouble." But Arvind chuckled and said, "The rain doesn't ruin life, it wakes it up." Years ago, Arvind had been a broken man. He had lost everything: a flood, his home, his family, and his will to live. Drowned in sorrow, he wandered aimlessly, ready to give up everything. One day, he stumbled upon a monastery at the edge of the forest. The monks there took him, gave him shelter, and helped him build himself back up, slowly, breath by breath, day by day. One morning during meditation, he heard the rain begin to fall. He opened his eyes, stepped outside, and for the first time in years, he let the water soak him. It didn't bring pain, it brought peace. It didn't drag him down, it lifted him. It was then that he made a choice to smile every time it rained, to never let storms define his spirit again. Over time, villagers began to notice. Curious, they started walking up to him when clouds rolled in. Children danced beside him. Elders stood quietly, letting the drops run down their cheeks. They started to look at the rain differently, not as an enemy, but as a reminder of growth, of letting go, of starting over. One day, a young woman came to him in tears. Her life had fallen apart. Her fiance that worked out on her. Her job had slipped through her fingers, and her hope was hanging by a thread. Arvind simply walked with her in the rain. "Life will try to push you down," he said, "but if you don't give in, you rise. Let the rain fall. It washes the dust of your heart." She smiled for the first time in a week. From then on, every time it rained, someone would walk out into it, not to escape, but to heal. And the monk who smiled at rain stood among them, reminding everyone that storms don't come to destroy you. They come to teach you how to stand tall, soaked but strong.